Good morning, students. Yesterday I started the topic the types of the capital market. So first market, primary market, in which the sale of the new securities are there. Now today I am going to start with the secondary market, which is also known as a stock exchange market. Secondary market refers to the market for sale and purchase of the previously issued securities. It means this is the market for the sale and the purchase of the previously issued securities or the second hand securities. And in the secondary market, securities are not directly issued by the company to investors. And it is done in the primary market, where the securities are issued by the company to the investors, and we have discussed the other methods of the flotation also. But here the securities are not directly issued by the company to investors, and the securities are sold by existing investors to other investors. And sometimes the investor is in need of cash and another investor wants to buy the shares of the company, as he could not get directly from the company. Then both the investors can meet in secondary market and exchange securities for the cash through intermediary called broker. That means maybe other investor is in the need of the shares and the existing shareholder wants the cash. So in that way both the investors can meet with the help of the broker and then they can sell their shares. And as I said that this market is also known as a stock exchange. That means with advancement in the technology or trading through stock exchange can be done from anywhere in the country through trading terminals. So all the transactions have to be carried out within the regulatory framework which is prescribed by SEBI. Now, there is no involvement of issuing company. Now, what does it mean? That means in the secondary market, securities are exchanged between the investors. As I said, any investor who wishes to sell the security may choose to sell it to the investor, and who wishes to buy it at the prevailing prices. So that means there is no involvement of the issuing company. That means the company is not at all involved in the sale and the purchase of the securities. Second thing, we can say that it contributes indirectly to capital formation, whereas we discussed in the primary market also that it promotes the capital formation. This also promotes capital formation but indirectly. Now how? Secondary market indirectly contributes in the capital formation by providing the liquidity and marketability to existing securities. Through secondary market, investors can convert their securities into cash and when required. And secondary market also contributes to the economic growth by channelizing funds to most productive investment through disinvestment or reinvestment. Now let's understand the meaning of a stock exchange. A stock exchange refers to an institution or the body of individuals which is constituted for the purpose of assisting, regulating or controlling the business of buying and selling or dealing in the securities. That means stock exchange provides liquidity to investment by facilitating sell and the purchase of the existing securities, and it also promotes the safety of transaction and enhances the creditworthiness of the individual companies. Now let's start the functions of the stock exchange. The first one is the economic barometer. Yes, a stock exchange is a reliable barometer to measure the economic condition of a country. How? That means every major change in the country and the economy is reflected in the prices of the shares. The rise or the fall in the share prices, it indicates the boom or the recession cycle of the economy. So stock exchange is also known as a pulse of an economy or the economic mirror, which reflects exactly the economic condition of the country. Now, the second function of the stock exchange is the pricing of securities. Yes, the stock market helps to value the securities on the basis of demand and supply factors. Like the securities of profitable and growth oriented companies are valued higher as there is more demand for such securities in the market, and the valuation of securities is useful for investors, government, and for the creditors. So the investors can know the value of their investment, and the creditors can value the creditworthiness, and the government can impose the taxes on the value of the securities. Now the third function of the stock exchange market is the safety of transactions. Yes, in stock market only the listed securities are traded, and stock exchange authorities include the company's names in the trade list only after verifying the soundness or maybe the creditworthiness of the company. So the company which are listed, they also have to operate within the strict rules and the regulations, and because of this only the stock exchange ensures safety of dealing through the stock exchange. Now the fourth function contributes to economic growth. That means in stock exchange securities of the various companies are bought and sold. So this process of disinvestment and the reinvestment helps to invest in most productive investment proposal, and this leads to the capital formation and the economic growth, because money is because the company shares are bought and sold, so that money is useful in the productive investment only, which will leads to the more capital formation. And as we know that stock exchange market is also known as the pulse of an economy. Okay, now the next function is spreading of equity cult. That means a stock exchange encourages people to invest in the ownership securities by regulating new issues, better trading practices, and by educating public about the investment. Yes, next function is providing scope for speculation. That means to ensure the liquidity and the demand of supply of securities. The stock exchange permits healthy speculation of securities. Now the next function is liquidity. That means the main function of the stock exchange is to provide ready market for the sale and the purchase of the securities. So the presence of the stock exchange market gives the assurance to the investors that their investment can be converted into cash whenever they want. So the investors can invest in the long-term investment projects without any hesitations, because of the stock exchange that they can convert the long-term investment into the short-term and into the medium-term. Next is the better allocation of capital. That means the shares of the profit-making companies are quoted at higher prices and are actively traded, so such companies can easily raise the fresh capital from stock market, and the general public hesitates to invest in the securities of loss-making companies. So the stock exchange facilitates allocation of investors' fund to the profitable investment. Now the last function is promotes the habit of savings and investment. Yes, the stock market offers attractive opportunities of investment in the various securities, and these attractive opportunities encourage people to save more and invest in the securities of the corporate sector rather than investing in the unproductive assets like gold, silver, etc. Let's revise all the factors of the stock exchange market. First of all, economic barometer. That means price trends on the stock exchange reflect the economic condition of the country. Boom period is reflected by rise in the index of the share prices, whereas the depression has an adverse effect on the index. So the stock exchange acts as a reliable barometer to measure the economic condition of a country. Second one is the pricing of securities. That means stock exchange helps to determine prices of the securities by comparing their demand and supply conditions, and it makes a continuous valuation of the securities and quotes the prices of the various securities, so which will be helpful for the investors to know the present worth of their investment. Third, safety of the transactions. That means a company's securities can be traded on a stock exchange only if they are listed, and for listing the companies have to fulfill the rigid sets of the requirements, and ever after listing the companies has to operate within the legal framework of the stock exchange markets. This is how the investors are safe. Now, contributes to the economic growth. Yes, a stock exchange provides a platform on which existing securities are purchased and sold, and it is not only mobilizing the existing savings of the investors, but it also encourages the investors to invest more in the securities, which will give them higher returns in the future. Fifth, spreading of the equity cult. That means stock exchange guides the investors by providing various types of information about the listed companies. So it plays a crucial role in ensuring the wider share ownership by regulating new issues, better trading practices, and taking the effective steps in educating the public about the investment. Sixth, providing scope for the speculation. Yes, a stock exchange provides the opportunity to speculate and to generate the profits from the fluctuation in the security prices. Next one is the liquidity. Liquidity, that means it gives the assurity to the investors that they can convert their long-term investment or the long-term investment into a mid-term investment or in the short-term investment, and they can turn their investment into the cash anytime. Better allocation of capital. That means the general public always hesitates to do the investment. So stock exchange market always encourages the investors to do the investment in the productive areas rather than doing the investment in the gold or in the silvers. And it promotes the habits of the savings and the investment. Yes, instead of keeping the money in the account as a dead money, better we should do the more savings and we should do the more productive investment. These are the functions of the stock exchange market.